All Stars team captain Sergio Aguero, ASEAN All Stars manager Kim Siang-sik, CEO of Manchester United, Omar Barada, all here today. Let's give them a big Malaysian warm welcome, everyone, here in Malaysia. For the first time in 16 years, I think that deserves a round of applause. Once again, on behalf of Pro Events and our partners, thank you very much for being here, everyone. Obviously, it's a great occasion. We're looking forward to such a big occasion tomorrow. Manchester United here for the first time in 16 years, not to mention our all ASEAN stars here as well. We're going to be opening up the floor to a media Q&A very shortly. But before that, we're going to hear from some of the head honchos responsible for bringing this whole event alive, and we're looking forward to it. So I'm going to hand over the mic right now to the FIFA match agent and CEO at Pro Events Group, Mr. Julian Kam.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for this slight delay because we just had some traffic jam outside the road. So thank you for coming to this press conference today. And I just want to cut it short, and I just want to welcome our guests from today, Ruben Mason from Manchester United, and Mr. Ravi from Maybank, Major General Samif, Dalot Johari, and Sergio, our player. From Pro Events, we started this project is to bring the biggest football team to Malaysia. And we have today Manchester United in Malaysia. And after 16 years, and he's actually 30 years ago, 1995, when we first brought Manchester United to play in Malaysia. So it's a proud moment for us, and it's great for Malaysia as well. We cannot have we would not have been able to do this without the support of ASEAN Football Federation, Football Association of Malaysia, and our partners, Shakina PR, Ticket Empire, and Maybank, of course, our title sponsor, the Maybank Challenge Cup. So thank you for coming, and we look forward to seeing you at the stadium tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Julian. I'm going to now hand the mic over to the president of the ASEAN Football Federation, Major General Kiev Samith, to share some words.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Datuk Mo Johari Mo Ayubs, President of the Football Association of Malaysia. Our head coach, Mr. Kim Siang-sik, ASEAN All Star team coach. The team manager from Manchester United, Mr. Ruben Amorim, Mr. Julian Kam from Pro Event, and our esteemed player from both sides, from our captain and Manchester United captain. Ladies and gentlemen, member of the media and friend of football, it's a great honor to join you today as we gather ahead of truly historic event. The international charity match between the ASEAN All Stars and Manchester United Football Club right here in Kuala Lumpur. This is far more than just a football match. It is a celebration of sporting excellence, regional unity, and a share of commitment to
Ruben has a call. Ruben has a call.
The alarm, the UK alarm.
The wake-up call.
Okay. This is far more than just a football match. It is a celebration of sporting excellence, regional unity, and share our commitment to giving back to our community. It reminds us that football, as its very best, is a force that transcends borders and brings people together. In the spirit of solidarity and hope, tomorrow's match will not only deliver world-class football, it will also raise vital funds for the Al Sultan Abdullah Foundation. JASA, supporting charity and our humanitarian work across Malaysia.
Years ago at Old Trafford, you said to Man U fans, not just at Old Trafford, but around the world, that the good days are coming. I think for Malaysian Man U fans, that good day has arrived. You're here in Malaysia. Paint us a picture of what the last 24 hours has been like for you, for Mason Mount, for the rest of the boys, coming to a country that adores Man U the way they do and the way they should, having not been here for so long.
First of all, I want to apologize for the house alarm. For us, it's amazing to see, even in difficult seasons, to see how many fans this club have. So I think it's our duty to be here. It's a pleasure. They are outside. They are following this club for so many years, and for us, is really important to have that connection, because in the end, that is the real thing, the thing that makes this club one of the best in the world. So we are very pleased to be here.
Great stuff. I'd like to open up the floor now to Q&A questions. Of course, once again, feel free to raise your hand, name your name, affiliation, followed by your questions, and we'll get a microphone to you. Can I get those raised hands if I can? Can I get this gentleman here? Yeah, we'll get a mic to you. Can we get a mic to... Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nazrin from Bernama. Questions to Ruben. Hi, welcome to Malaysia. I wish to have a photograph with you later. Okay, serious questions. What are your expectations for this match against the ASEAN All Stars in Malaysia? Do you see it more as a showcase or a developmental opportunity for your team? Thank you.
I see it, first of all, every game that we play, we have a big responsibility, because every people around the world, our fans are watching. So it's really important. Then we want to respect all of this, all this attention, all this kindness from everybody. So we want to have a good performance, and then we have a lot to do. Like you saw this season, we have to improve the team. If there is any game to be played, we are going to use it to improve the team. We have almost all the squad here. Some of the players have, for example, Mazraoui had an injury yesterday, on Sunday. But the rest are here. But we also have young kids that have to understand what it means to play for Manchester United. So it's an important moment for us to play this game.
Okay, we'll open up the floor again. I think that gentleman has a mic.
Ruben, first of all, are you going to fine yourself for the phone going off?
Yes. That's. I have the phone always in silence, especially in this occasion. But this is like I said, a house alarm. When I'm away, I like to control my kids there. So I'm really sorry about that.
In terms of the squad that you brought here, and specifically the young players, have you thought a lot about the young players who are here with an eye on next season, bearing in mind you've already said you don't need as many players because you're not in Europe?
No, I think the choice here, of course, we have during these 6 months all the players that are here, and many of them we use in training, so we know the players. But specifically for this kind of game, we try to bring all the players in different positions for the problems that we have in this moment. So for the next season, we will see. But this is a good opportunity to see all the young players, and sometimes you have surprises, like we had, for example, with Aiden, that every time he played, he proved that he's a first-team player.
I just want to also just point out as well, we have our All ASEAN Stars here as well. In fact, I'd like to direct one question to Sergio Aguero from Pahang FC. Congratulations on the match, of course, tomorrow. How do you approach this game against Manchester United? Is it any different from any other game? Are you out to win, of course?
First of all, welcome to Manchester United, to Malaysia. And yes, of course, proud to us to play against this giant team. And it's a big responsibility for us. And of course, we are going to do our best. We welcome them here in Malaysia, but we will try to win the game.
Good stuff. Mason, do you have that same approach as well? Are you all out to win tomorrow as well?
Yeah, of course. As the gaffer said, anytime that you put on that shirt and you're representing the club, you want to perform to the best of your ability. And we want to win every game. We know it's going to be a competitive game, playing against the All Stars. So yeah, we're looking forward to it, and we want to perform the best we can.
Good stuff. I'll go to the floor again. I think this gentleman here, I believe, has... Yep.
Thank you. Hi, Ruben. In recent years in the Premier League, teams who've not been in Europe have done very well, whether it's Newcastle qualifying for the Champions League, Chelsea and Leicester winning the league. I'm not suggesting that the title's got to be an objective for you next season, but do you think there can be an advantage of not having that European schedule? And what is your target for next season? Would it be to qualify for the Champions League?
No, the target I will not tell you now. The important thing is to focus on if you want a target is to win the first game, and then we'll see. We have a lot to do during this summer. We have to prepare the team. But when you are in Manchester United, people are going to expect us to be on the top. But we have to understand the context. So I don't want the team to think about a big target. Just a small target is the winning the first game, and then we pass to the second game. I have to say that for us not to be in the Champions League could be an advantage to perform well, to perform better, to prepare better the games, to build that core that we need for the future. So I think it's a good thing for us to take advantage, not to have European games.
Thank you, Ruben. I also want to point out we also have the ASEAN All Stars manager Kim Sang-sik with us here today. He's a manager of Vietnam directly from South Korea. We're looking forward to a big match tomorrow, of course. How do you approach this game in terms of this is not just the best players of Vietnam. This is the best players of all ASEAN region. I'm sure you have limited time with the players. How do you approach training before the big game tomorrow, and how you approach, winning the game as well, the Maybank Challenge Cup Malaysia 2025?
일단 먼저 이 이벤트 대회가 말레이시아에서 개최된 데에서 또 영광스럽게 생각하고 또 스폰서 측이나 또 우리 맨유 많은 시간을 통해 말레이시아에 왔는데 환영한다고.
First of all, we're very grateful for this event in Malaysia. We would like to thank the sponsor. We would like to welcome Man United here.
어제 하루 많은 선수들이 다른 나라에서 왔지만 조금 하루 훈련을 하면서 우리 선수들의 좀 컨디션이 좋았고 또 강하게 싸울 수 있는 자신감이 생겼다고 내일 좋은 경기할 수 있을 거라고 기대된다고.
Like you said, we are all from different nations throughout the ASEAN countries, but all the players are in good condition. We're working hard. We only had one training so far, but they are very serious. They want to be winning this game. They want to work hard. So we're going to prepare well and try to have a good match.
Thank you, Kim Sang-sik. The gentleman here with the Fred Perry t-shirt. Yep.
Hi, Ruben. We spoke to Bruno after the final. He was very disappointed, obviously, as you all were. He said that he wants to stay, but he'd understand if the club would want to cash in on him. How important is it for you that he stays, because he's been such an important player for you on and off the pitch?
We already talked about that many times. You can see by the performance, you can see by the leadership, the passion that he has for the game. So it's really important, especially in these kind of moments. And you could see that in the last game, I felt that the team was without pressure and they performed quite well. Everybody wants the ball, but we had some difficult moments. And in that difficult moments, you can see that Bruno is the guy that take that responsibility. It should be, because he's the captain, he's experienced. So it's really important for us and really important for what we want to build with this team.
Thank you, Ruben. I'm going to come to you in a second. This gentleman here.
Hi, I'm Sean from Free Malaysia today. Question for Ruben. I know United had a roller coaster ride last season, but despite that, I was just wondering, are there any positives that you saw despite the season that we had?
I think the biggest positive is in the last game, in the really tough season, without trophies, in our position in the league, the feeling in the stadium is a club that is really alive and believes a lot that we can change things. That is the biggest positive. Then I think for some people it's hard to understand or to see, but I think we are improving as a team. And if you see, we had that lack of goals that punishes in a lot of games, but we are improving in certain aspects of the game. But if I have to choose a positive, is that feeling in the stadium with our fans, that they believe that we can overcome everything. So that is the beginning of something.
Okay, I think this gentleman here has a question. We'll get a microphone to him.
Hello, a question for Mason, if that's okay. I just wonder from a player point of view, what's it like being over here? How was it playing a match and then getting on a plane? It's an unusual step to do a post-season tour, but what's it like from a player perspective?
Yeah, it was a quick turnaround, obviously straight on the plane after the game, but we're all very excited to be over here. We don't get the opportunity to be over this side of the world and see our fans over here very often, so we obviously want to make the most of it. We got off the plane and there was hundreds of people waiting for us to take pictures and welcome us to the country. So yeah, we're excited to be over here and obviously looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Can I just ask as well, Mason, do you use these games like tomorrow? It is a friendly match, of course, to still prove yourself to Ruben and the rest of your teammates. And on top of that, I think you're going to Hong Kong after, and after that, you're perhaps going on holiday. Would Malaysia be a destination for you and any other place to come back anytime soon since you've been here before?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, going back to your first question, yeah, of course, anytime you play, you want to perform, as I said before. We have a big squad. We have a lot of young players here as well that are going to get an opportunity to play and to show themselves. So, yeah, as a more experienced player, you want to help these younger players anytime they play. Give them a little hint here and there when they're on the pitch. And, yeah, we're looking forward to that.
You forgot about the Malaysia question.
Yeah, no, of course. Of course, any opportunity. As I said before, in our summer, we don't get loads of time. So to travel, it's not always easy. But yeah, any chance that I do get to come back, I would love to.
All right, we're taking that exclusive. Mason, we'll be back in Malaysia sometime in the near future. This lady here.
Hi, Ruben. I'm Coach Dom from Jom United. Truthfully, this season has been disappointing for us, the Manchester United fans. But despite the setbacks, Ruben, Gaffer, we the Man United fans still believe in your aspirations to bring the good times back to our club. My question is, with the lack of the funds following the failure to qualify for the Champions League, how does it affect your vision for the team and does it set us back a lot?
Sorry, if I understood that, what is going to affect not have Champions League for the next season?
Yes, and the financial point of it.
Yeah, Omar is there. He's here. He can explain better than me. But I think we always prepared two plans: one with Champions League, one without Champions League. Without Champions League, we also don't need a big squad. We can control the squad in the better way. Then we have a plan that is to bring some new players, of course, but our big plan is to improve the team that we have. It's to improve our academy, because I think that is the future. It was the past, so it can be the future. So it's not going to change so much because we have the fair play financial rules. We are not allowed to do much in this summer, even with Champions League. So we are prepared for that. Important thing is to stick together, like I said on Sunday. We are going to struggle. It's not going to be everything right away. But I have the feeling and I see the team improving. So that is the most important thing.
Yes, this lady in the front.
Hello, Ruben. Welcome to Malaysia. We believe that Man United has one of its major fan bases in Malaysia, and the fans have a lot of expectations on the team tomorrow. May I know what are your expectations towards the fan on the match tomorrow?
I think I expect always the maximum from our fans. They are incredible. We play all the time in Old Trafford. You can feel it, the passion. Here is the same. I think the feeling is the same. No matter what the region, the country, the passion for this club is amazing. So I expect a big party. They expect us to win and to perform. So it will be a great night.
And yes, there's the gentleman behind.
Hi Ruben, welcome to Malaysia. My question is, over the past couple of seasons, there have been some notable youngsters to make their introduction into the first team. Is there anyone in particular this time around that you're looking forward to introducing into the fold, youngster-wise?
No, I think that is important. It's an important thing because I think one of the issues sometimes with the youngsters is that we push too much from the youngsters. in the beginning, and that sometimes is really hard. And you have the social media, you have all this pressure around the young kids that sometimes is hard to control. So I don't want to say any name. I believe in all of them, and sometimes, like I said, you have surprises. So my job is to give the tools and the opportunity for the young kids, and then try to protect them, because this is a massive club, and that is a big question in our club. Sometimes we put our young kids in the pedestal, and that is important thing to change, because we need to control that.
Yes, I think we have a gentleman on this side. Yes.
Hi, Ruben. You've received some very generous comments today. So does it feel refreshing to be out of the European and Premier League bubble for a short while? And can I just check, will Diogo, Dalot, Harry Maguire and Onana be going to Hong Kong, or are they going to India?
I don't know for sure the names. I know that Dalot is going to India, maybe more too. I don't know. Maybe he's right, that information. I think it was important to finish the season. That was important. We needed to close that chapter. It's not fully behind us, because I have one roll of English journalists waiting for the hard questions. So I will rest from that when we finish the tour. But to tell you the truth, I think I closed that chapter. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I want to work to the next season. So I don't have that feeling that I need to disconnect. I had the clear feeling that I need to close the season. But now it's a new season, so I'm excited at the same moment. So I don't need to rest. I just need to prepare the next season.
Okay, we're going to be wrapping this up very shortly, but we do have time for a few more.
Okay, I'm Firdaus from Hara Metro. I just want to ask if there is an Asian team player who shows amazing performance tomorrow night. Are you ready to give them a chance to play for United or to...
So if you see a player tomorrow that impresses you from Asia, would you give him a chance? A chance meaning in United? Yeah, I guess in United.
Maybe trial?
Yeah. We want the best players in the world. If I see someone with a real value and he perform, it could be in our list. So we are a club from around the world. So no matter what the region, your country, you will have space if you perform, if you are one of the best players in the world. So we want them.
All right, Ruben's going to be taking notes tomorrow. We're looking forward to that. A few more questions. I believe there was one hand up. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nguyen from Vienna. I have a question for Mr. Ruben. How do you assess the development of football in Southeast Asia? And are there any player in Southeast Asia you have been following or heads of? Thank you.
I don't have a lot of knowledge of the football in this region. I know it's getting bigger. I know here, for example, in Malaysia, you have football and then you have badminton. So I cannot tell you a specific player. I played in Qatar, in Middle East, for 1 year. So I understand a little bit from, it's not clearly this region, but I understand Vietnam, all the competitions here. So I think football is improving in any area of the globe. And I have, for example, I have a member in my staff that worked here in Malaysia a long time ago. So as you can see, he's a Portuguese guy that worked in Malaysia 10 years ago. So it's a global sport. It's improving in every region, and it's just getting better.
All right, I think that's going to be a close for the Q&A session. On that note, I'd like to invite Julian Kam, of course, to come up and unveil a match jersey, I do believe, for your photo opportunity now before we unveil the trophy. So we're going to have the match jersey first, presented by Mr. Julian Kam, FIFA match agent and CEO at Pro Events Group. The match jersey to the media. right before we do a trophy presentation, which, Ruben, you're going to be involved in, so don't go anywhere. So once again, the match jersey, this would be the time to take your phones and your cameras out as we unveil the match jersey presentation from Julian Kam, of course, FIFA match agent and CEO at Pro Events Group. Feel free to give them a round of applause. And the back there, a number there from Kuala Lumpur, 28th of May. It's a special date. Manchester United here for the first time in 16 years. Live at Stadium Bukit Jalil tomorrow, the Maybank Challenge Cup Malaysia 2025. All right, I think that's it. We're now going to unveil the trophy. We're going to unveil the Maybank Challenge Cup Malaysia Cup in 3, 2, 1, and there it is, everyone. Tell the story. A trophy up for grabs. Ruben Amorim, of course, Manchester United manager, and ASEAN All Stars manager, posing for photos. Of course, we've got Mason now. Shout out to you for being here as well as Sergio Aguero and all our parties here today. Save the dates. Tomorrow live at Stadium Bukit Jalil. We'll look at the center first after.